Good morning. Or wherever you're watching this from. It might be afternoon. I don't know. Anyways, so Rebecca Campbell. I absolutely love her. I'm doing actually, she has a free session. Trying to see, I think it's the 25th, October 25th to the 27th. And it's in my calendar on my phone, so I'm not going to look at it at the moment. But what I'll do is I'll post a time out there. She's doing free manifesting thing, and I'm not sure what it's all going to entail, but it's the first time I'm going to do something with her. And anytime anybody does something free, I like to join because I like to see, different light workers and individuals that put out things that we all can learn from. Because, as I've said before, if I can research it, if I can learn about it, if I can incorporate it into my daily life, I'm going to try because that's me. And I had a dream last night, or maybe it was this morning, I'm not even sure, but money is going to start showering some people. And it's coming. It's so close for some of us that we're like this close to it. But apparently there's something that's been kind of in the way, And what we need to learn to do is to turn over our worries and everything that we have and not stress about it. And like I said before, when something comes into my head and I don't like it, it's delete, delete, delete. Kitties, puppies, and ice cream. Kitties, puppies, and ice cream to redo my thoughts, just because your thoughts have so much to do, you guys, with how your day goes. And I can't even tell you the time and the years that I wasted on worrying about things that, the universe has got me. And if I've been doing things that I need to be doing, and again, leading with good intentions, I don't need to worry, about things. And it's hard for people that are constantly worrying about something, or their children, or their whatever. It's a hard habit to get out of. So today's cards, I have two of her decks. One is Work Your Light, and then the other one is her Rose Oracle. We got Trust Your Path, Dance with Life, Take a Break, and Star Mother. Now, Star Mother, the question on there is, how can you mother yourself? Okay, what are you doing? What are you doing to take care of you? Are you changing your sleeping patterns? Are you taking some time for yourself? Are you just going to sit in nature? What is it that you're doing that you can help your body, do those things? So, and Trust Your Path, I like the first one. It's, if you knew you would be supported, what would you do? If you had no worries about anything, didn't have to worry about money, didn't have to worry about people saying anything, you could just do what you wanted to do, what would you go do? Well, you know what I said? I volunteer more. And I love volunteering. I always have volunteered most of my life for different kinds of things, but I'd volunteer more. If money was not an issue for me, that would be definitely where, I would go. If we didn't have to make money to survive, I would volunteer all day, every day, probably. And then Dance with Life. When you feel like nothing's changing in your world, nothing's moving in your world, nothing's taking well, I've worked so hard and why don't I see anything changing? Well, you still got something stuck in you. Dance it out. Run around the block. Go sit in the garden. Go, these are some of the things that I do. I will turn the music on and I will dance in my living room if I need to. And I honestly, you guys, I have not been out. I think it's been 2 weeks, maybe longer. And I don't even have want to go out. And I'm talking, I've barely been to the store. I've been sending my son. I've been just really in the house working on some stuff, that I've been working on. Because I know things are changing in this universe, and I have so many things and so many ideas and so much, that I'm trying to work on besides doing my work stuff. It's like I have no time. And then by the end of the night, I'm exhausted. I'm going to bed. I mean, I'm crawling in bed late, about 8:30, 9 o'clock, and I think I'm sound asleep by 10. Yeah, and I'm sleeping straight through because there's so much streaming going on right now. I'm just like, wow. So then what is it saying? It's telling us to take a little bit of a break, which I can, for sure. I need a vacation. I haven't had one in 2 years, but it's, why do I keep putting it off? Why do I, it's planning. Of course it's planning, and finding the right time. And can I get away? And have I promised people I'm going to be doing something for them that I can't, I'm scheduled already, kind of thing. I got to get that worked in because it's probably going to save me my mental to get somewhere with a beach where I can lay around and do nothing. So plant yourself here, meaning integration, embodiment, grounded action. Start taking control of the things that you want to do. Start planning it into, probably show this almost every time, into your daily map. Life map, some of the things. And I see when I don't step into one of those in a day, I have to pick it up on the next day so that I feel fulfilled, because it took me a long time to sit down and figure out what are the things in my world that give me joy? What are the things in my world that I like doing? What are the things in my world that, give me fulfillment, that I can, it's another day, let's go try and do something, kind of thing. And it really, my travel, culture, and language. I want to learn a new language. I understand Spanish very, very well. I just don't speak it very well. I used to, but I just don't anymore. But what's something that I can learn? Again, our job is to constantly be improving ourselves and to learn every day. But you got to be excited about it. And if you're not excited about it, it's this, I can't do that, or I don't want to do that, or you're listening to somebody else. Well, why are you doing that? Well, who cares? If it's not involving them, why does it matter? And that's another thing. I have a lot of people that I can see the suffering, kind of like in the forefront because, well, so-and-so said, or so-and-so did this, or said it. Who cares? Does it bring you joy? Does it bring you joy? If it brings you joy, then don't really worry about what anybody else has to say, because it's your joy. Unless it's something they need to help you with, then of course you're going to want somebody who's on the same page with you. But so many of us go into this world and we worry about what other people say, and honestly, it gets stuck in your head. And then, don't you hear that voice sometimes from your parents when you were little, or somebody you dated, the can't and you shouldn't voice, and you kind of go, why am I still listening to that? I'm telling you. So there's big things still coming as far as love, you guys. The rapture. Now, Revelations talks about this. And everybody's definition of what the rapture is, is it people being picked up and floated off the earth? I don't know. I don't really know what it's going to entail. I just know that based on what this card says, sensuality, love, devotion, romance, ecstasy, and pleasure. It's a mouthful. Good things are coming. Good things are on the way to us, but we have to want them. And we have to believe that there is a higher power than us that is taking care of the things. And I'm telling you, I don't care what it is. You can ask for it. The universe wants to deliver it to you. And the only person that stands in the way of you getting it is you. Think about that. And the last one is the reunion. Soul recognition, collaboration, partnerships, and friendships. So yes, some of you are going to be having, it's a pretty card, look at the rose on top. Have some friends that are going to come in and they're going to help you with the things that you have, going on. And it's going to take a new turn for you. It's going to take a new life maybe to it. And you're going to get excited about it again. And honestly, I don't wake up every day happy, but I would have to say I wake up 90% of the time now excited about getting out of bed because I get to come out here and talk to you guys, and I get to do things that I love, and I get to be excited about the things that are going on, and talk about them, which I do have a new gratitude journal out there, morning gratitude journal. It is out on Amazon. I do have the link in all of my spots: YouTube, Amazon. Link is in Instagram, Facebook. I have 2 pages, my own page and then my morning gratitude page, and then my YouTube channel as well. Please go out, purchase one, send one to a friend. I'm telling you, it took me a long time to go through a lot of different, things, sayings, affirmations, things that I do. I do musical affirmations almost every day of postings of things that I love, little tips and tricks and things, and it's just part of what I love to do, because it not only helps me encourage you, but it encourages myself, and that's the bigger part of it. Again, I have to get on and tell some of my stories, and some of the things will help you better understand of the journey that it took for me to get here. A lot of things in my life that just taught me a lot of things. A lot of things about myself. And again, you are here to learn about you. So go learn about you today. Love yourself a little bit more, and give yourself a little bit of time and a little bit of grace to take a break. For those parents that are out there and thinking they got to get it all done, give yourself a break. It's not going to happen today. Put it on the list for tomorrow. School's after you because you didn't sign the permission slip. Oh well. What? The world's not going to end just because the permission slip didn't get signed. Okay? All right. I love you guys. I hope you have a good day, and I'll see you soon.